Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to Fate Grand Order. This is episode 18, and we are literally in the end game. So there's just a bunch of chaos happening. I truly do not know how this will go because, and I forget it's because it's not the Gorgon anymore. It's Tiamat. That they are they're a huge, gigantic Godzilla transformer demon god. So I don't know how it's gonna work. I know that they have a plan. So we'll see if it all works, which was Eshkigal. Gosh darn it. All of their names are amazing, but they're really difficult. She was gonna basically take Tiamat down to the underworld. I've taken a break. I actually haven't watched Fate Grand Order in over a week. I felt like I needed to and thankfully I'm far ahead in the schedule that it worked out. So, because I only have 4 episodes, and I'm just like, I don't want to force myself. I think that was also an issue I was running into in the past. Was 2 issues I have, and I feel like oh my god, weight lifted off my chest because I can talk openly. But so there's a lot of times where I have a lot of anxiety before I film, and so because of how our schedule used to be, there's 2 people, so we're on a tight ship as for the most part. I had to kind of fight through it, and I felt like I couldn't be as present as I should be for these shows, because they deserve like our full and undivided attention. But when you're like fighting anxiety and all these like millions of thoughts going on, and like I have to be on camera, it's a little difficult. So there's times right now where I'll have like it might be a really difficult day, but I can at least take time to relax, to breathe, to like get in the zone. But then this last week and a half, almost 2 weeks, I was just like, I can't watch Fate Grand Order. I just can't. And I love the show, but then I'm like, I can't do it. I'm just like not there mentally. And thankfully it hasn't messed with the schedule. Thankfully, that's why I've been trying to get ahead by a lot, just in case stuff like this happens, because it's like it's going to happen. But I want to give my undivided attention to what I'm watching, and thankfully I'm back in the zone and I can do it, and I was able to have time to do so. So but yeah, that's what I've been noticing. It's just doing this has been easier for my just overall well-being. I have time to breathe. I have time to like schedule around the difficulties, I guess, that I go through, and it's very nice to do that. So I'm excited. I'm prepared now. I'm ready. I'm in the Fate Grand Order mood. So I'm excited to get into this. I shall count down for the full-time reactions, and I will see you guys in the reaction.
一人だと千里眼は示していたのだ。だが実際には500人もの命が残った。俺はこれを偉業と考える。
He warned them, or
皆さんは結末を理解した上で戦い抜いてきたのですか？すごい。
that is amazing. すごい indeed.
哀れみなど浮かべようものなら引導を渡しておったわ。貴様、自責などやめよう。誇れ。貴様らにはそれが似合う。
So it was just supposed to be Gilgamesh left. So they did a lot. I mean, 500 people versus just Gilgamesh. That's
バカみたいだ。なんでこんな場所に。
立ち上がらぬか、ふぬけ。立つことすらできぬか。それでも神々の最高傑作と言われたものか。
何を偉そう。
Oh God.
そう、こんなところお前に見られるなんて。
No, come on.
そう、エルキドゥじゃないんだよ。
貴様は我が庇護のいや友愛の対象だ。たとえ異なる心魂があろうと貴様のそれはこの地上でただ一つの天の鎖。
Gilgamesh.
何を今さら僕に恥言うなんて。
And it's never too late. You still have well, Gilgamesh gave you a second chance at living.
ティアマト神にとって移動用の滑走路なのさ。
つまりそれを除去すれば奴の移動も止まるということ。
Can they freeze it? Can they?
ティアマト神周辺であれば国霊の除去は私の宝具で十分に可能です。
おお、あれが
イエス、エリドゥの祭壇にあった太陽石です。藤丸くんがあの時砕かなくて本当に良かったですよ。
Absolutely.
皆急ぎ準備に取り掛かれ。目に物を見せてやろうではないか。
了解。
Gilgamesh is just such a great leader. Truly. Oh gosh. But he knew all of this was gonna happen, so sometimes knowing makes things easier. Preparation is key.
今一度言おう。ウルクは滅ぶ。もはや変えようもない事実だ。しかし憂う必要はない。なぜか。たとえ死するとも、子を残せずとも、人は人の中に意志を残す。それこそ人が持つ力の粋。ウルクの滅びは我らの滅びではない。我らは勝利の暁に輝き、その光で時代をつなぐ。
Wow.
その命、我に捧げよう。後の世に我らウルクの栄光を
This is giving me Erwin vibes. Susume. Look at the kids are even into it. Goodness gracious. Right, so it's like those horns are huge and heavy. Oh my gosh. I love her. Strong thighs.
残念。またこう焦ったな。
Oh no.
私は
Oh no. Oh no.
あれを相手をしている時間はないの。
Yeah, we don't. Oh, Blaze! No, quit. Oh god. Oh shit. Who? Hey, Ben. I knew he was good.
今さら何をしに来た。
Yeah, you guys need to talk. Talk it out. Or fight it out. Nice. This is awesome. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
あとどれくらい？残り10キロだ。
I'm happy. I was waiting for that reunion.
今の目の前だってのに。ちょっとそっちはラフ部の群れ。
There's just so many of them.
こやつらは烏合の衆。義経様にとっても邪魔となり得ましょう。
一か八かね。
Oh my gosh.
何をするつもりだ。この後に及んで策を弄したところで。
Oh. Oh my god. It's just gorgeous. The art.
に穴が。
藤丸くん、ここでお別れです。
No. So is she gonna be gone?
ベッケ、巻き込まれるぞ。ベッケ。
He wants to be.
ご縁はありがたいけど、もろともに焼き尽くしますよ。
See, you just need people who are down like this for real.
過去はここに、今もまた等しく。
Because we're always thinking about our lives right now and we want to live, but
未来
we have to think about the future. Wow.
太陽もまた彼方にて輝くと知るがいい。姫ドラ。
Ooh, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's still. Wow.
誠に
Whew, just like that, you're just gone. At least she saw something different. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
ティアマトが
Oof, that must burn, even for that giant.
このまま時間を稼げば冥界の門が開く。
What? Is it gonna fly?
飛べるのか
She's a butterfly.
母さんは地の神よ。天には近づけないはずなのに。飛べるということは冥界にも落ちないということ。
Oh shit, uh-oh. Burn her wings!
メソポタミアの神、何するものぞ。我ら南米の縛るば、多くの命を絶滅させた大衝突の力を見せてくれ。
Oh my god.
パターだ。
That's gotta do something!
足りない。この壁を越える力が。
Go, girl!
レイジオケツアール・コートルに勝利
Is
を
that, this is his last command spell, I think?
燃えろ闘魂。死ぬ。
Use that leg! Wow, this is an amazing fight. Wow, she looks amazing.
ケツアール・コートル
Break through! She broke through. Oh my gosh, get her!
そんなあれだけの攻撃をもってしても届かないだなんて。
Nothing.
損傷箇所から突破口が開けるかもしれない。敵前方で砲具を展開して少しでも時間を稼ぎたい。
Goodness, this is crazy.
立ち止まるわけにはいかないんだ。
わかりました。やります。
Oh, of course it's ending. I'm gonna jump into the next episode.
俺を
What? Oh, wait a minute. Gorgon?
ゴルゴン
What? This is so epic. And then with the music coming in the back as this all this outro song is like so epic. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say much because I really want to jump into the next episode. But what I will say, okay, first of all, the visuals are so stunning in this show. I love the artwork. I love the attention to detail, and I'll never get tired of it. This might be one of the most beautiful animes I've watched in a while. It's just gorgeous. Quetz and her power is just, it's so cool to see people go plus ultra or super saiyan, just giving it their all. Like, I love seeing that, especially with like an actual god. Like, you know, they have so much power. I mean, Anna, I give it to Tiamat. Like, they're really powerful too. Like, the fact that they have all this, like, they didn't know that they could fly, or they didn't know she could fly, and there's just all these backups, because I don't know, I think they want to change the earth, they want to change the world, they have their own idea. I don't agree with it, however, I respect their resolve. Do you know what I mean? And just seeing like this battle of the goddesses is really crazy. Thankful to see Benkei come in. He died like a hero, a warrior's death. And Ushiwaka, you know, that was good for them to see. Even Ushiwaka was like, this is different of you. I've never seen this courage. So that's really cool. Just because of the historical story around their friendship and all of that. The last thing I'll touch on, and Gilgamesh is just a great leader. I wish he was like our president, the world leader, basically. We need people, we just need that type of leadership. And I mean, God, it's hard to find. I don't really know anybody who's like that in real life. I really don't. But I think it's an interesting topic of life and death, because in this situation, you know, Uruk is going to die. Everyone's going to die. They were told this. Gilgamesh did not lie to the people. And that's something I really, really, really respect in a leader. You need to tell the truth. We got to know the truth. It could cause panic. It might cause panic. But that's only because, like, we're thinking of, like, our society. In our society, as it is now, we are so fucking selfish, me included, because all I think about is, like, myself, my family, my kids. I think that that's normal. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's still selfish, because at the end of the day, you know, everyone's out for themselves. We're not living anymore for, like, we wouldn't give our lives for the planet. I just don't believe it. I think some of us would. I think some people would do it. There's still people like that. However, I respect what Gilgamesh is trying to say. It's like, even if there's one person standing, if they see everyone's strength, everyone's sacrifice, it will push that person forward. And that's what it is. This world, this earth, the opportunity to be alive is an opportunity to, everyone should meet their potential. We literally all have the potential to go to the highest of the highest places. And a lot of us are stuck in fear, stuck in self-centeredness, stuck in lack of belief in oneself, whatever it may be, or we're distracted. Maybe it's a relationship, a friendship, or lack thereof, or that kind of poor me mentality that we all go through. I go through it, and it's a hard one to break out of, but it's necessary. It's necessary. But, like, imagine living in a world where everyone's united and everybody will fight for one another because they know, like, what the future holds. It doesn't matter if we don't get there, but we were a part of it. We might not be no one will know who Ben K was, but in that moment, his actions helped. And no one will know him. I forget what episode of The Flash, when I used to watch The Flash, I forget her name, but the scientist who's Killer Frost, her husband or fiance ends up, sorry if this is spoilers, but he ends up dying in whatever the thing was, the tunnel, the underground tunnel. He ends up dying, but he saves, like, the whole town, and no one will ever know. No one will ever know that he did it. And I always thought, like, God, that's a sad, like, it's a weirdly sad thing, because, you know, people are walking around they with their lives, and they didn't know, like, in that second they wouldn't be walking around. They'd be dead, along with their friends and their family and their lovers. And yeah, I don't know if this could ever happen in our time. I think we're weirdly just, have we always been selfish? Have we always been like this? And then we just get enlightened and we learn, like, life is not all about us. It's about it really truly is. It's about the children. It's about their futures. We should be making this place a better place for them, and that and instilling, like, these belief systems in the kids, and so then they grow up, and then hopefully we can keep growing so that we don't have any more pain and suffering. But it's just like, right now, there's just a huge band-aid on top of society, and, you know, adding the medication and all that. Like, medicine's not a cure-all. It is only a band-aid. It doesn't heal, it doesn't cure. And so it's like, we do live in it's a different time. It's not an easy time. There's a lot of easy, right? But then if half the people are doing well and half the people are suffering, or more than half the people, because the disparity line is going up, just so you know. the rich line is already up here. The homeless people are here, and we're just a little bit above it. But that disparity line, it will eventually catch up to us. And I've been like thinking about that lately. And it's like, it can change, but we need to have like conversations, and we need to really have like the intelligent people who sit down. That they're here everywhere. Like, we need to sit down, put our pride aside, put our beliefs aside, put our selfishness aside, and be like, we can help people, right? There's enough to go around in this world. However, again, it's just hard. It's hard. It's not an easy conversation. It should be. So I get really pumped up to see stuff like this. Leadership like this makes me feel great. Is it going to happen in our lifetime? In our reality? I mean, we're not like sitting on... Tiamat's not at our gate, right? But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of people are suffering needlessly. A lot of people are suffering needlessly. So it's like, I go by my moral code that I'm starting to learn and believe in is that if some people are suffering, then we are not winning. It's just not the truth. Like, we cannot have billionaires and then people who are literally dying of starvation on our street corners, or dying from drug overdoses. It is wrong. And I'm not a person, again, who's like, eat the rich. That's not how I believe it. But I think it is, there just needs to be so much more compassion in this world, so much more patience. And maybe if people realized, like, if it wasn't the dog eat dog world, if it wasn't a go, 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 go world, if it wasn't a I gotta get mines world, if it wasn't a I have to work, I have no time to think about anybody else but myself, because if I don't make this paycheck, I'm going to be out on the street type of world. If it wasn't like that, then people would have time to relax, to start to believe in themselves again, to find themselves again, and to break out of their depression. But it is going to take time, and I think that's the point, is everything worth anything takes time. It does not happen overnight. Like my mom likes to tell me, Rome was not built in a day. So that's really the answer, is learning a new habit for everyone. We should be more patient and life should slow it down. But yeah, in the way we are, I don't know. I don't know. And that's the thing. It's like, we're so divided as a nation, as a country. In America, I can only speak for America. I don't know what's going on everywhere else personally, but I do see it trickling everywhere. This self-centered, I'm the main character. Like, you're not. I'm not the main character. We all are important, but then we're all not important at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, but we're important enough to make changes. One person can make that change. I truly believe it. I believe it. And there's a domino effect of positivity that can happen. But yeah, these are the conversations that I want to have. I want to start having with you guys. And it's like a weird thing, because it's hard because you guys cannot talk back with me. You can comment. However, so I can understand the frustrations of but I mean, look, I'm just a person who has a lot of beliefs, and it doesn't mean I'm right or any of it. It's just, I just want to see the world be better. I want to live in a more comfortable place. I want other people to feel comfortable and safe. I want everyone to have food. God, just have food and shelter at the minimum. The world shouldn't and does not need to be the way it is right now. We're too smart for this to be a thing, and yet it is a thing. So, all right, I'm gonna jump into the next episode, see how this goes. Gorgon is here, and maybe it's Anna. Maybe Anna will be on her shoulder. I don't know. Maybe she'll be in between her boobs. I don't know. Okay, I will jump into the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.